Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast Dawn of War Unification. Today I have a 1 vs 1 for you on Fata Morga of Vrax, who randomed Witch Hunters, versus GabPR, who randomed Steel Legion. This is gonna be interesting. Steel Legion did not receive their rework yet. They will get their rework done with the, I could say, upcoming, but yeah, when it's done, you could say Steel patch. I would probably not expect it to be done half a year from now or something, but they will get it done. I know that there is already work done for it, so I think the reasoning was why it's not in the current patch is that there was a lot of more work coming in and some setbacks because of some random stupid YouTubers and whatnot. One single YouTuber actually, and the project got more ambitious. So this makes you hope for more. So we will see what GabPR makes with the current Steel Legion. He has one torrential turret going on. He has soldiers. So 1, 2 soldiers. And then the Pioneer and the Lord Colonel, 2 soldiers. On the other side we have Vrax with the Witch Hunters, which are now more balanced. Are they perfectly balanced? Perfectly not. Probably not. They're probably still on the stronger side of things, I suppose, but the really OP stuff like the blind grenades, what was it already? Here, the Canoness had like special attacks that make like 360 and 1,000,000 damage. This was taken care of, for example. There's a lot of stuff being taken care of. They probably are still pretty strong, but we'll see. This is a standard soldier squad, not reinforced. So standing here, you see the blind grenade makes them not unable to do stuff, but the duration is severely reduced. Before it was like 4 or 5 seconds where the squad cannot do anything. This was ridiculous, but now it's about 1 second or maybe 2, not much more. Yeah, the torrential turret here, listening post getting built. The listening post for Steel Legion can fire even if not upgraded, more or less similar to how listening posts for the Orcs work, but I think they will do a little more damage than the Orc ones. We have now the Lord Colonel here, which should be able to fend this off with the help of another squad, but you only have 2 soldier squads here. He has quite the resources, so he can upgrade his listening post as he does, and maybe should think of a what is it called, the big old radio station. Soldier squad needs to run away and or being reinforced. The other soldier squad is not ready yet. We have more Arbeiters, we have Arbiters, whatever you want to pronounce it, some Sisters of Battle coming in as well. So the standard problem of Steel Legion, or most Imperial Guard-like faction, Deathcore Creek, is actually a how should I say, an exception for that, is that you don't have a lot of individual squads. You have some squads, how should I say, not as much squads as other factions with a lot of models in them. Yeah, but we'll see how it turns out here. More soldiers, 2 soldier squads, Lord Colonel coming in. The listening post here is upgraded and firing away, at least the one cannon. The bigger cannon is not firing yet. So this needs to run away, it seems. The Canoness is still there trying to get... Wow, this was a big attack, and in the, before the nerf they would be all dead. All the guys in the red and the yellow would be just dead in one fell swoop. Actually the Sisters of Battle Sword are no joke in melee compared to their Sisters of Battle variant. This is Witch Hunters. But yeah, well enough that they need to, that the Lord Colonel is strong enough that they seem to need to run away. One feature for the sisters here, for the Witch Hunter sisters, is that they get more morale and more health the more sisters died already. This is also true for the Canoness. We will probably see it. Yeah, this is an odd number. This looks like 1 or 2 sisters died. She starts off with 600 morale. We also have seen that the doctrine is the mechanized infantry doctrine, so he can go for commissars, and he could go for infiltrated pioneers now. We have an engagement here in the back where a soldier squad runs away from an upright melee squad. We now have grenade launchers. They, the one ace SL has right now are the grenade launchers. They are really strong. I don't know if they need to set up or not, but they deal a lot of damage. Oh yeah, they can also run into the listing post, but I don't think they can move in between. Yeah, they have no tunnel system and they cannot shoot outside of it. So it's just to escape. Also similar to how orc listing posts work. Actually, yeah. Grenade launchers here. The cannon is taking some grenades to the face, runs away, does not get disrupted the second time. We have a commissar here. Where's the Lord Colonel? He is attached to the squad because he has low health. The commissar can also be attached to the squad for some increased movement speed. I don't think it increases the attack speed as it is available so early. 2 commissars now. Hero wars here, kind of. Goodness, how much another model has died, it seems. Commissars taking down here. What is the tech looking like? We will look at the tech and the resources. The tech is still tier 1 for GabPR. Tier 2 almost done for Vrax or Rex. Resources is also similar, pretty similar, but tech advantage will be there for Sisters of Battle. So they have, how should I say, got better of this engagement, so they could use more resources and teching up. Gap with his Steel Legion also wants to tech up as soon as he can, because once this tier 2 building is done, it will be Adeptus Horror Amorium, so he doubles down on the Adeptus Horror. He can and should get maybe some Celestials now as well. He has also now the Lady Inquisitor for a double hero build, kind of. Is the Canoness still alive or did she die? You cannot attach her because she can get... oh, she did die actually, so you cannot attach her. This is one of the downsides of her, so not just upsides. These guys have the crack grenade launcher, is it? Smoke grenade launcher. It does reduce the line of sight, and I'm not sure about... does it also reduce accuracy? Reduce speed. Okay, so it's a slowdown. Oh, these grenade launchers, look at them go. They engage and they die left and right, but every dead sister will make the fallen sister, the remaining sister stronger. This is also true for all reinforced and newly built sisters. They will remember. The trait is called martyrdom, so they know the more sisters die, the more how should I say, their faith is stronger and whatnot. So yes, she goes actually for 2 Crusader veterans. I never have seen them before. Normally you want to, and in the previous patch you want to go for Warrior Cherubs because the damage was redonkulous, or for the Sister Hospitaller, as her health regeneration was really strong. Both things have been nerfed, so maybe that's why. The Canoness has been rebuilt, and you see her health and morale is increasing the more sisters die in battle here. A lot of upgraded listing posts. Is tier 2 on the way? No, but he has the resources. He needs to... it's actually just done now, so he needs to get the depots out and get some assault chimeras out. I think you have... yeah, you have two versions of chimeras for the infantry doctrine, one of which lets you also summon a special soldier squad which has more health and whatnot, but cannot get a sergeant out. More health and damage, I suppose. They need to run away. They got cast some ability upon. Canoness here wants to run in. Actually, there you have the AoE attack again. The soldiers do survive. I haven't noticed that if the upgrades for the soldiers have been done already. We have another soldier squad here, killing some Arbites that are straying around, doing stuff. They're standing here, one commissar attached to the soldier squad, one is just standing here firing. He should probably come over here. We now have also the Salamander tank now for the commanders, as well as the tank bunker. So what is coming out now? Another soldier squad frag grenades and senior officers, so more stronger weapons for the officers, for the sergeants, for these guys. They will get a plasma gun probably, I suppose, and a power sword if they don't have already. No, they don't. They have a chainsaw and one of these bolt pistol thingies. There's the salamander. You can put one commander in, which you already should, always should, because it can fire outside of it. So I would highly recommend to put a commissar or the Lord Colonel inside. The aura from the Lord Colonel is still available. Okay, now this is Lord Colonel. Where's the sergeant? He has a power sword and not a bolt pistol anymore. He has one, not of this pistol. He has now a bolter, it seems. Okay, we have Mr. Oriah here as well. Imperial Missionary it's called now, because it's not okay. It's not the named character anymore. You just have an Imperial Missionary here, which has also active abilities, which I actually totally forgot what they are all about. We have now some cherubs dying, grenade launchers left and right. Jesus, is there one of these this summoned soldier squad? I cannot see it from here. The summoned squad has no access to a sergeant, at least his head not. So these are all standard soldier squads, and this single salamander actually causing some troubles here. What is Vrax going for? He is going for sentinels, which got severely nerfed as well, but their tier 2 weapons are untouched, so an autocannon, which you can get. Missile launcher actually goes for. Is he tier 3? No, he is not. So missile launchers is, I think it's only available if you have the adapter, if you go for the Sisters of Battle, the Sororitas, else it's not there, I think. He has a flamer now, should not go in. Actually, there's no big anti-vehicle on the field at all right now. The soldiers can get missile launchers if the research droid is done. We have now a Thunderer here, which is a... This looks interesting. Look where the missile launcher is put upon. I didn't know that. This looks fancy. I don't really know if the Thunderer is an anti-vehicle option here. I think it's more of a artillery for against buildings, but we will see how it fares. Where this is actually moving is the question. Here. What does it state? Infantry, heavy infantry and building. Yeah, not against vehicles. Also have now a Nephilim jet fighter, which is tier 2 fighter you can get, which also was really overpowered. It's still very strong. The GabPR will need some missile launchers here. But he has he's stuck with grenade launchers as his maximum heavy weapons are filled out with 3. We also have now the legendary commissar, which is not, what was he called again? Jarek anymore. So they changed names for now. That's something they did, okay. Thunderer here will take, how does it actually fare against infantry? Okay, he misses a lot, that's what he does. He needs some special, what is it called? Special weapon stuff. What is it called? Stormtroopers. Now Stormtroopers also do not have anti-vehicle in tier 2. Now I have here a Torrential turret with the last cannons, which does pretty well. But in my mind, yeah, now they have missile launchers. One day they lose grenade launchers, they will replace with missile launchers now. We have now flamers. We have this aim better, or whatever this is called, which increases the damage of the squad for a short duration by quite a lot. At least I think it was. If it was the other ability, it would increase the melee capabilities of the squad, which is totally useless in this situation. We now have a Trojan for repair duty. The Trojan also sponsors a bolter, I think, so it can help in combat, at least a bit. It also can transport pioneers, if you so desire. Steel Legion standing strong here. There's 2 Crusaders moving around, Crusader veteran, but yeah. Interesting that the Sentinel actually got for missile launches. There were no vehicles apart from the Salamander. Okay, the Salamander did die, but an autocannon may or may not have been the better choice, because an autocannon also deals with infantry well. I mean, you have quite a disruption, I have to say. Just look at it go. Ah, this is the cannonist. There you had the big 360 knockback attack. You have now a second sentinel. This one has a flamer, which does it get another weapon? Not for now. The flamer is still okay against the morale, but the damage against anything that is not infantry got severely nerfed, because it was quite an offender in tier 1. You can get the sentinels in tier 1. And there we have a sync arrow. Oh, this is really sad. I will still upload it. It was 2 minutes ago. So, who do you think wins? I actually forgot. I have to look it up again. From what I see here, it looks really good for Steel Legion, I have to say. Did we have tier 3 now? I don't think. Is tier 3 on the way for GabPR? No, but he had some stormtroopers if he increases his squad cap, which he does. So he would have gotten some stormtroopers inside this battle, which he was already kind of winning. So I think within the next, let's say 1 or 2 minutes, let's say 1.5 minutes, he would have dropped in some stormtroopers and sealed the deal, because they also infiltrated stormtroopers with these soldiers with missile launchers should, in my mind, seal the deal here. And he also has the Thunderer, which is still alive, repaired by the Trojan, taking out the middle, I think. The legendary commander, which is totally not Jarek, is also in the middle chilling. So I think GabPR takes this one home. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. So we have a little cliffhanger here, you could say. Really nice timing for sync arrow here, if you want to have a nice screenshot. Okay. Sadly a sync arrow, but I think the writing is on the wall for Vrax here. I take this probably as a really nice thumbnail material. As usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!